Even though God does not create, produce, or tolerate evil, he does, however, use it for his purpose and his glory. Since God is all-knowing, he decided to use evil as a part of his eternal plan. And this is the answer to the question, why would God allow sin? Let me give you a few reasons why God allows evil. Number one, it brought about the salvation of sinners. God had to allow sin in his eternal plan in order for sinners to be saved. If there were no sinners to be saved, how is God going to show his grace? If there are no sinners to be saved, how is God going to show his mercy? If there aren't any sinners to be saved, then there would be no need for forgiveness. All of these things are part of God's nature and character that he wanted to always display throughout eternity for his own glory. As a part of God's eternal plan, sin provided a way for God to demonstrate his grace, mercy, and forgiveness and offer his salvation. Number two, he allows evil in order that he might display and pronounce his judgment, and if need be, to demonstrate his anger and his wrath. Another part of God's nature and eternal plan is that sinners will one day eventually be judged for their sin. One day we will all be judged for our sins, and if there were no sin and evil in the world to judge, then God would never have the opportunity to reveal that part of his nature and character. And so when you add it all up, you must conclude then that the eternal purpose of God was to save those who wanted to be saved in order that he might demonstrate his mercy, his grace, and his forgiveness, and also to judge those who rejected salvation in order that he might demonstrate his judgment, his anger, and his wrath. And then this is my last thought. God allowed sin and evil in the world in order that he might forever destroy it once and for all. Revelation 22:3 in the Bible describes a world without Satan and free from evil and sin. A world without sin and evil is a world without hate, jealousy, envy, greed, or death. The world where there would be no more disease, poverty, racism, corruption, or grief. There will be no more sickness or sorrow. There will be no more wars or rumors of wars. There will be no more heartache, suffering, sadness, or shame. No more strife between neighbors. No more drug and alcohol abuse. Wrongs will be righted. Penalties will be paid, and justice will reign. Every tear will be wiped away. The moral foundation of the world that had once been lost will finally be restored, and there will be joy, peace, and love in the earth, and there will be freedom to worship the Most High God. I'm Warren Smith III, and this has been my contemporary commentary.